All right, fine. I'll be a gracious host. How you doing?
Little Mermaid is the scariest Disney movie by far, though.
Why the hell is Ace Blade in your Kickstarter?
Some comics. I'm getting controversial today. We're gonna get controversial today with.
My proudest moment is this interview and being able to talk to you two.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tours Comics in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions respectfully brings to you the 72nd episode of the Four Tales podcast. I'm your host, Kyrun Silva. And you know what? I lied. There is no actual episode. Today is Free Comic Day. Both Danny and I are going to be at different locations. Danny's going to be at Acme Comics in Greensboro. I'll be at Comics and Collectibles here in Sacramento. And we're going to be enjoying Free Comic Book Day and all the wonders that come with it. And we hope you do too. Go down to your local comic book shop. Get yourself some free comics if they are participating in it. Maybe buy some books to help support that comic store. And then come back next week where we're going to have Greg Burnham on the line to talk about his books and his journey with DC Comics. But we do have something for you if you have maybe 5-10 minutes to spare. The next few minutes is all about the intros that I do for this podcast. For the next about 5 minutes or so, you're going to hear every intro that I've done where, you know, normally I say my spiel and then I talk about Danny. I talk about his favorite color, purple, but I do a different variation of purple each time. And then I talk about how he's the writer of Ace Blade. This is every time I've done that for Danny in one big compilation. You will hear some bloopers in the middle of this. You might hear Danny singing a happy birthday theme. You know, it's just fun. But if you got 5 minutes, check it out. Let us know what you thought about it. If you thought it was funny, I thought it was hilarious listening back to it. You can also see like my crazy hairstyle, my scruffy beard and all that. But you know what? We're here to have a good time. We're here to help you find your next favorite comic. And we hope you come back next week where we will be back, like I said, with Greg Burnham. We'll be on the line having fun. Dan will be here back with his quick takes. And, hope to catch you next week. But until then, sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
And welcome, everybody, to the Four Tales podcast, the only podcast where you're going to find two blurs talking to other comic creators about what they like. I am your host, Kyrun Silva from Tours Comics. Across the way is a purple purveyor of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick.
Comics. Across the way is the violet vendor of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick. Across the way is a Perpean perpetuator. Across the way is a grape generator of Ace Blade. Across the way is a periwinkle scribe of Ace Blade. Across the way is a royal biographer of Ace Blade. Across the way is a grape novelist of Ace Blade, Danny. And across the way is the reddish blue dramatist of Ace Blade, Danny. Across the way is the heliotrope wordsmith of Ace Blade. Across the way is the florid ghostwriter of Ace Blade and the captain of the Ace Blade army. Danny. Comics. Across the way is the purple Jedi of Ace Blade. All right, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tours Comics in collaboration with... Damn it. Tours Comics in collaboration with... I know. Let me start over that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tours Comics in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions proudly brings to you the Four Tales podcast. I'm your host, Kyrun Silva from Tour. Man. Bruh. I am your host, Kyrun Silva from Tours Comics. Across the way is the creamy curator of Ace Blade, Danny. Across the way is the chocolate essayist of Ace Blade. Across the way is the brown round mound, screenwriter of Ace Blade. Across the way is the mulberry writer of Ace Blade. Across the way is the anti-green writer of Ace Blade. Is the plum essayist of Ace Blade. Across the way is the lavender lover of Ace Blade. Is the Perpupa playwright of Ace Blade. Across the way is the purple playwright of Ace Blade. Across the way is the plum wordsmith of Ace Blade. Across the way is the Armathine author of Ace Blade. Across the way is the purple publicist of Ace Blade. Across the way is the... I forgot to look up a synonym for purple. I knew I forgot to do something.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with what we did yesterday. The purple publicist of Ace Blade. Across the way is the mulberry melodist of Ace Blade. Across the way is the wine-colored writer of Ace Blade. Across the way is the respectful author of Ace Blade, Dane Jakes. Across the way is not the mulberry composer of Ace Blade, Dane Jakes. Across the way is the plum purveyor of Ace Blade. Across the way is the lilac lyricist of Ace Blade. Across the way is the mulberry contributor of Ace Blade, Danny Jakes. Across the way is the violacious scripter of Ace Blade, Danny Jakes. Across the way is the purple scribe and future artist of Ace Blade. Across the way, that way, is the red and blue gatekeeper of Ace Blade, Danny Jakes. Across the way is the heliotrope harmonizer of Ace Blade. Across the way is the mauve maker of Ace Blade, Danny Jakes. Across the way is not the mauve maker of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick, but the comics. Across the way is the orchid author of Ace Blade, Danny's Comics. Across the way is the orchid author of Ace Blade, Danny. Across the way is the violacious reporter of Ace Blade. Danny. Across the way is the Byzantium penman of Ace Blade, Otis J. Quick. And together we are your 2 award-winning Blurred Comics. Across this way is the lilac producer of Ace Blade. Across the way is the magenta maker of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick. Across the way is the purple publisher of Ace Blade. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kyrun. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kyrun. Oh wait, what happened? What happened? What happened, Kyrun? You were there 1 second and then you left. What happened?
Thank you, Danny J. Quick, for that. Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did you want to do the intro?
Not anymore, because you just across the way is a pomegranate dramatist of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick.
Music provided by my brother, Quicks Made It. Find him online in YouTube, Instagram, and SoundCloud.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.